Yeah, I don't know. She unfriended me. She's not my friend no more.
Oh no.
Hey, it is what it is. I don't know what I
Wait,
did.
what?
I didn't do nothing.
What's going on with that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Don't like me no more. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm going to show you the controversy there, Anthony,
Which controversy? About you quitting your job?
about the. Well, no, no. I mean, I'm just going to show you this one clip. We don't have to talk about it too much, but this is what all the controversy was a couple weeks ago, and no one heard it except me. But so I made a short little video of it so you could hear it too. This is a voice comparison of when she talked before Miss Elizabeth Borden. I just made a little bitty thing.
We're just curious.
I want you to tell me, Elizabeth, who actually killed your parents? And there you have it. Now, I'll be working with her a little bit. I'll try and find out the act's information and all that stuff.
Yeah, but how do I know? That's what you believe. How are you gonna make me believe that?
I don't have to believe it. I know it.
Well, that's great, but how are you gonna make me believe it? I mean, they could be one of your other star family playing jokes on you. I don't know.
Nope.
How do I know that's her? Like I know I got Pierre right here, see, and I know I got DX right here.
All I'm here to do is show the truth. And if you choose to believe the truth, then that'll set you free. if you don't believe the truth,
Well, remember what you say?
you're
Prove it. Prove it.
well, I'll tell you what
I
I
know.
what I get on recordings and what you get on recordings when you're using your necrophonics is more proof than what anyone else can show. Unless they're using a spirit box.
Yeah, but see that for me, I take that as that I'm connecting with a spirit, but I don't know that I'm connecting with that particular spirit because I don't know that.
Well, that's where faith comes in.
Well, we're not in the business of
You
faith. If you want to do that,
gotta
go to church for that. You know.
you gotta understand though that when it comes to, it's hard to explain but pretty easy at the same time. You got to understand that when I've talked to them in the past, like during this whole time that I started talking to them from the beginning, they've
Hey, look,
led
we
me
got.
they've led me to missing people.
Yeah.
When I ask a question, when I'm trying to find something, they tell me where it's at. They don't lie to me. And I've got recordings of them chasing bad ones out of here and everything else. And the only time they ever fuck around is when I'm like, I'm gonna quit smoking, and they'll be like coming in. The extraterrestrials will be coming around, going, "I'll bet you $50." And if I go a few hours without a cigarette and I turn it on, one of the ones kind of joking around with me be like, "Have another cigarette." They'll say stuff like that.
Yeah, you got a new person in here. You got Juan Garcia from the 432, man. What's up? What's up?
Oh,
Bring it.
hey.
Bring it.
And
Carol
so
saying why not the business of faith? I don't know.
Well,
Faith is-
when I
faith is-
say faith, you can't confuse that with religion. Okay, what I mean is there's a trust built between me and my star family. And when I ask them something, I mean, it depends on what it is. Sometimes we'll be joking around or whatever. They'll just comment on something I'm saying or whatever. A lot of the time, but when they make the comment to me, and it's one of the ones that gave the street name over the bridge of the girl I located. Okay, and it's the same guide, and I know it is. 100 times, 1,000 times I've heard his voice. When I hear him say, "Hold on, let me go get him,"
Yeah. How come
He's
you don't
gonna-
display the names anymore?
what's that?
How come the names are not displayed no more?
Whose names?
Our names.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah, I mean, people may want to go and stalk Pierre, man. They're not gonna know who he is.
Let me change that real quick. I turned that off because I was what was I doing? I think I was making a video or something.
Yeah. Well, I get you. I mean, I get you on that. I mean, I agree with you on that. You know, that they tell us, you know, where to go. It's just the
There you go.
of who, you know, identifying that spirit. That's the thing. That's I know a spirit. I know it's a spirit, a person that's leading us to something or telling us something, but I can't identify it. That if it's that particular person.
Well, I know. Technically, if we
See,
get
that-
technical on it, I know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and so, but when it comes to, there's a built trust there, you know, with who's around me, and the only times that I've actually caught hearing somebody that was up to no good, like talking to me,
Yeah.
they speak out. Like on my recording, I had some come in one time and go, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
And then another voice goes, he believes in God.
Yeah.
And then right after that, Prime's voice came in, just ignore them, Reggie.
See, how do you know that's Primus?
Oh my God, he's got Optimus's voice. I know it's him.
But that's a cartoon.
No, he's got the same voice.
Yeah, the same voice as a non-fictional character.
Yeah, but I know when it's him. He's such a protector.
Or is that just who you call him? See?
I call him Prime because of that voice. And it's a voice that most people can't hear unless I slow it down in a video and really show them out, like turn the volume up on it and stuff, then people can hear it. Now,
see.
what was I saying?
Oh, we got another one. We got Karen Delgado here, man. Oh no.
Oh, cool.
What's going on?
Yeah. Carol said here, need to use your discernment. And then Linda says, if I have a guide that I trust. Yes, I have many guides that I trust.
And like the one guide, Luther. I was having someone in here come in, and I believe I have a guide that goes by Doug, but you don't hear me talk to him very often. But he was around a lot, and then Luther was talking to me, and when I went to listen to it, Doug came in, was talking to me, and I had all this crazy crap happening, blue energy orbs, everything. Like when I went outside, there was someone running up, and all kinds of stuff happened. And when I got done, when I came back in, I said, "All right, guys, I'm back." And I was just talking to Doug, And as soon as, I mean, like, it didn't even sweep 4 times. As soon as I turned it back on, Luther clear and in real time on an SB7, I heard Luther go, "That wasn't Doug." And when I listened to the recording afterward and really listened to it, there were some real assholes in here. And now we got that bitch. That bitch is ours. I mean, they're calling me a bitch and everything else.
That's funny when you hear them cuss on there. Because, see, when you hear them cuss, you know that those words are not in that dictionary.
Right. Right.
It's like last night. We were out there doing a live last night, and all you hear is the race, the race, the race, the race.
Yep.
And those 2 words combined, especially with my name, race, that is not in that necrophonics.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's, for me right there, that's what convinces me that they're calling me. But like I said, I don't know who they are to identify them. Like I can you or anybody in the chat.
And you gotta figure that our soul, everybody's soul is equal. Like, all souls are created equal. Their soul is no different than our soul. So if we're in human form in this body here, and we're just screw this, fuck that, shit, whatever all day long, it's within our soul that we naturally swear sometimes. And so when they're in spirit and in soul, they're going to naturally do it because it's going to be part of who they are, no matter how they're embodied. Somebody that's mad and bitter all day, and then they pass away and their soul goes, if they reincarnate into a dog, well, that's the dog that got put down for biting people because they're nasty and bitter. I mean, it's kind of I don't know, I'm just kind of going off the hook there talking about it like that. But I mean, that's why you hear swearing on the spirit box. That's why. Is because it's within your soul sometimes. It just comes out that way.
Well, you want to hear something that's going to break your heart?
What's that?
Well, I don't know if everybody's heard here yet, but I did an announcement yesterday.
I saw it. I saw it and I watched it. And I love it. That's why I said I was jealous, Anthony.
Oh, I knew, man. It's eating you up. Just do it, man. Just do it. Take that leap of faith, just like you're saying over here. Take that leap of faith.
Oh yeah. I told Christy. I said that to Christy. She said, "You quit your job. You know where the door's at." And I said, "I'll be in Texas."
Dang, kicking you out, man. Kicking you out.
But if you want to make that announcement on here, go ahead. In case there's anybody watching that didn't see yours yesterday.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I know that I've been talking about this, and I've been talking about moving to San Antonio for as long as I've been on here. It's actually been longer than that I've been on the podcast. But yeah, we finally made it here. We made the big jump. Took that risk and settled in already and everything, and started. So I just decided to have one last thing. It was just because me and Reggie, we've always, back when I was in Odessa and he's in Wisconsin, we both shared the same thing. We're stuck. We're stuck with a job. We couldn't do nothing. We lived in a place where there was really nothing else to do. I'm in the desert, and so now I just moved to what I believe is the most haunted city in Texas. It's the second largest city, and everything down here. I mean, as you know, Reggie, you've been down here. So yeah, I just decided to go ahead, and I guess some people call it retired, but I call it being reborn.
Yeah.
So just went full time in the paranormal, full time with our businesses. I don't have to answer to no boss anymore. I don't have to clock in or clock out.
Man.
Do what I want when I want. Last night I took off. We did a show, and then I did that little announcement, and I took off and went and investigated. We met some cool people out there, and just do it now again.
You're gonna have to email me an online application, Anthony.
It feels good, man. It feels good. I hadn't even thought about it. It's been see, it hasn't even been a week, and I haven't even thought about work.
Oh yeah.
It's nice not to have that. That was a big weight off my shoulders. I mean, it was. It was.
So
I look at it now that I didn't realize I had so much stress over that job, over a job.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I got kind of the same thing going on. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it if I could settle, for what's going on at work, it's kind of funny because the universe before my awakening, everything I ever wanted in life since my awakening, the universe has handed it to me. And now it's the job part is not enough.
Yeah.
Up until now, I'm looking at possibly getting another promotion now,
Well,
and I don't even want to be there.
I promoted myself.
Yeah, I'm doing really well at my job. I always have,
Yeah,
but
me too,
I'm just
But
kind of
I'm
waiting until that time where I can spread my wings like you just did.
I just did it, man, dude. It was not easy to do it. I mean, I was in a way.
You end up. You don't have to say nothing on here, but I mean, did your house close?
Uh,
Odessa.
pretty close. Pretty
Close.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, it was a scary decision. But when I started looking at it, it's like we only have so much time. You know,
Yeah.
whether we come back again, I really don't want to come back to this planet. I don't want to redo this. No, I used to. I was like you. I used to hate being stuck in this body. I always seen myself. I know who I am, and I know that I didn't. I'm not from here. You know, and
Yeah.
I even saw my descent here one time, and now, but I had to at that time. I didn't enjoy people, and but then I started to think about it for years and years, and then I said, maybe if I stop just not like started to like people, then maybe I'll have to come back and do it again.
Oh yeah.
And just look at it as, hey, we're in a human body. Okay, yeah. It sucks because we feel pain, we hurt and everything else. We go through emotions and heartbreaks and you know, just everything, So but maybe that's just it's something, it's a lessons that we need to learn. That's why we came here. We came here to learn this. So the sooner that we learn it, then the sooner that we ascend higher while we're here. But the thing is that we only have so much time here. And I've spent 25 years in the oil field. And that's here towards the end. I really hated my jobs because it's like I'm just wasting my time. I'm
Yeah.
not doing something. I'm not really doing what I want. And then when you hear those, TikTok is actually what screwed me up was because I would hear the guys come on and say we spend 8 hours at least minimum at a job, and then we come home and we only sleep 5 hours or whatever. And then when do we have time to do what we want to do, what we love to do? So
Yeah.
that's what led to it. And I said, am I going to continue to do this or and then just um, like I'm just wasting away,
Yeah.
And so why don't you just do what you're called to do? And I've had businesses before, and so I said, just do your own thing like you were doing before. And but of course, it's hard to have to let go of that security or that comfort zone. You're comfortable there. You're comfortable, but you're not happy. You know, because like
Right.
me and you, we could be doing other things. I could be, instead of spending 8 hours at a job, I could be spending those 8 hours investigating somewhere. Because
Yep.
that's what we really want to do. We want to be out there communicating with spirit, and I say that way because that's what I believe that we do. I'm not trying to, you know, just to get an, evidence of knocking and scratchings and stuff like that. I'm
Right.
wanting to communicate with spirit. That's what I want, and they're out there, and to get to know them. They're all out there to talk to you and tell your story, just like we're doing right now. You know,
Yep.
and that's what I want to do. And I'm here. I'm telling you, I used to go in, and it's like, especially towards this last week. Oh my gosh, I had a meltdown. That's when I quit. I had a meltdown. I said, man, I'm here now, and it's beautiful out there. The weather's, nice and everything, and I'm stuck here. I'm still
Yep.
stuck in the way I'm still stuck in Odessa in this desert, and I'm here, 30 minutes away from everything.
Yep.
And so I just said, man, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I don't. I'm just gonna push what I already have, and I'm done. And that was like one of the best decisions that I have made. It was hard, scary to step out like that after being working for so long. But
Oh yeah.
but
Yep.
now I'm like, man, this is cool. I like this. You know, just to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't have to answer to nobody anymore. I don't gotta hear crap from my company or anything. It's like even right now, I can when we get off of here, I can go right down the street, take my little gimbal, and there you go. Because I ain't got to get up tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's
Hey,
cool, man.
were you guys at the place we went to last night?
Yeah.
That's where I thought I recognized it. It looked a lot more cleaned up. It looked like they had like cleared out a lot of the plants and stuff.
Yeah, that was one of the missions.
Okay.
That's where we thought that Greg had lost his box.
Yeah, yeah. I knew I recognized it, but all the plants that were hanging were gone. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
But
That's
we
got
found there's another area that I didn't even know there because I've only been there maybe I think that's like the third time I've been there last night. But if we would have gone further to the back of it, there's actually a jail back there.
oh,
It's still it's made out of stone, just back in the old days, but it's a jail, and there's a school next to it. The school's not there, but the foundation is still there. And we started getting some pretty good communication there, and I want to go back. I want to go back and take some more equipment and really set up. You know, I just kind of took just some couple of things. I actually forgot everything. I forgot my necrophonics. I forgot my speaker. I forgot everything. I was so excited just to take off and go that I forgot everything. And
so
luckily,
what were you using then?
um,
I thought it was necrophonics.
yeah, I was using necrophonics, but like I said, I was borrowing a speaker from one of the other members, one of the other
Oh,
team
okay.
members. Yeah, because we went down there with another team, and and so I was borrowing theirs. I mean, but yeah, But that's what I'm saying. It's cool, man. It's cool now. I like it. That's what I'm saying. Just jump and do it, man.
Yeah, I know. Damn it. I gotta get a cushion a little bit somehow. Now I accumulated a lot. I already told Christy it. If I sold half of what's in my living room, I could probably have 10 or 20 grand in the bank.
I believe so, Linda. I think I've done that many times. I've always said that if I don't like this reality that I'm in, I'll just go jump through another portal and come into another timeline.
Oh yeah.
So actually, that's what I did
Yep.
because we did find another one, and so for me, it's like I created this new reality for me, In this reality, I'm my own person. So I just recreated myself in a different timeline. Yeah. So what about this awakening that I keep hearing?
Awakening.
Yeah, you always say that when I had my awakening, but what did you awaken to?
What do you mean?
Did you awaken to your abilities, or because
They just they popped out of nowhere.
so I mean, but other than just using your box?
Well, that's what caused me to get the first one. It was because I was hearing them out loud everywhere I went, and I was seeing UFOs. I was getting poltergeist type activity around me all the time. Every time I walked by a light, the light would flicker. I was like kind of like slider abilities almost.
I mean, like myself, I used the necrophonics, and I've already proven that you can communicate with an app.
Oh yeah.
But I use the necrophonics to confirm what I'm saying with my abilities, because I could tell you, it's like you know how you talk about psychics. We don't know, you don't know if they're really connecting with anybody or telling the truth or anything. So with me, it's the same thing. I hear them, and when I say something, the necrophonics will back will confirm what I'm saying. So I'm not using it the other way around.
Right. And see, that's
my abilities come first, though. My abilities come first before the necrophonics.
Yeah, well, your abilities are what make the communication through the necrophonics possible, and that's what I'm getting at. When I because your abilities are so strong, and that's the same with me. But the thing is, in this, man.
So if your ability is so strong, then why did
because it always causes an argument of some sort.
But why did the force kick your butt then? Then the mission kicked your butt.
What's that?
So if your abilities are so strong and you're awakening, like you say, then why did the mission and the force kick your butt?
It was something to do with the camera. It had nothing to do with anything else. It's just cheap $30 camera off eBay. That's all it was. Because when I used my phone, everything was fine. And I just, that was the first time I ever really brought it out. I tested it at the bowling alley.
But you didn't even get any downloads. Greg got downloads.
Oh, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, you did. But you didn't get any.
I didn't what?
You didn't get any downloads.
I'm sure I did. But that's just it. The whole deal is, and this is what I was saying. It usually ends up starting an argument, but I'm not trying to. What I'm trying to say. It's not in any way, shape, or form to try and put anyone's abilities down whatsoever. Okay.
Disclaimer. You need to put it on the bottom, man. You can
seeing it, right? Hearing it, and seeing it, even though some will question it, like Anthony always does. Hearing it and seeing it is way closer to believing it than by having you get told by someone that had their own channel that you can't see their channel, you can't see what's going on with them, you can't hear what's going on with them. You have to totally trust in what they're telling you because the spirit's not saying it out loud. And that's why I stick to my guns when it comes to the spirit box. I know I have abilities, but I could sit here all day long and talk to them, and I know I'm talking to them. I know I am. And I know what their responses are. But if I take any time that I'm doing that on my security cameras, and put it out as a video, to the general public, the general skeptic public, I just look like a nutcase talking to myself. You need to hear what the Spirit is trying to say. In general, the human race needs to hear what they're saying for them to come that much closer to believing. And that's why I do what I do. It has nothing to do with me questioning people's abilities or anything else. But if I were to, it's like the argument, like, when somebody confesses to killing someone out loud on my end, okay? And half the public out there disagrees with me based on whatever, channeling or no matter what it is. I can't hear their channel. I haven't seen a video of their channel. But you can hear who's talking to me. Now, in the court of law, now listen to me, and you know how much against the government I am. The judge will listen to a confession, recorded confession by someone that has killed somebody, and use that recording against them to give them life or death or whatever. But that judge don't know if that's a voice impersonator on the other end of that recording. Now, this is fact I'm saying here. Any more than I might not know it's Liz Borden. Or any more than... So, if it's good enough in court, it's good enough right here. You know, especially if you're trusting. And you know, you just kind of know.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking to.
Well,
and so, I'm still not questioning anybody's abilities, and I hate it when people get offended by that. But I've spent my entire life, man. Like if somebody says, "Oh man, I got that $100 that you loaned me. I'll give it to you on Friday." I'm not believing that shit until I see the money in my hand on Friday. Seeing it, hearing it is believing it, and that's the bottom line. You know, if people get this much closer, if they actually hear the words. Do you have any idea? There's like a dozen people, at least, that's asked me to bring one of their relatives forward to say hi to them. I mean, off the lives. I'm talking about somebody at work, and a girl in Miami asked me to do it on a video call. And I don't know their voice. You know, I can't fake that. So when I call them forward, if they say, "Hey, honey," or they say hello, "I'm so proud of you," only the person I'm doing that for can say, "Oh my God, that was my father." Hearing is believing. And I can't fake that. I can't freaking fake it. You know, there's no way to fake that, because I have no control over what voice or what tone or who it is that's coming through. So seeing and hearing is believing in most cases, 99% of the cases of the human race. And I know I'm ranting and rattling on, but I can't express it enough because I'm tired of getting into that argument. You know, I've got the audio evidence. I've got the audio evidence that I was told where a missing child was. I got the audio evidence.
So
you know,
what I want to see here is that, you know, you did this Off the Chain podcast last time when you were calling, I guess, the darker side.
Yeah.
So I want to see if you can do that.
Yeah, they were like, I don't think they want shit to do with me, man. I really don't. My Star family's like, fuck you, stay out, you're done. That's the reason why. And I know I'm laughing, I'm smiling and that, but this is the reason why I keep trying to tell you everything's alien related. Everything is. And Christianity and religion put demon, Satan, archangel, all these titles on everything, but it's all alien based. If you take in a very simple explanation, the earth just formed. There's no life here. The first being that shows up on the planet that develops here. They got a heartbeat, they got a brain. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a fly, a mosquito. It could be anything. As long as it has a heartbeat and a brain. That little guy's got a soul. Where did the soul come from? It didn't come from Earth. It came from up there. It's alien to this planet. So people have become humanized over time if they've been forced into reincarnation, or if they chose to reincarnate over and over and over again as a starseed. Their souls can become humanized to where they don't remember, 100 million years ago when they're out in the universe. That's why it comes back to them a past lifetime so easily. But as a human or animal, it's all alien related. And so when they come in, if I'm calling on Beelzebub or any of those guys, if I'm calling them all in, and I'm sitting there calling them what they were titled as by humans, but really they're some asshole from Orion, that just came in and wreaked havoc, at one point or another. You want to do that,
Well,
Anthony?
I
Are you want to call
see,
in?
I want to see if you really are untouchable.
Okay. This is the race challenge to the X.
But we gotta see that we are communicating, whether it's a dark spirit or if it's a reptilian or extraterrestrial slash,
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, because I know you've challenged them many times. Because when it comes to that's where me and you differ at.
Yeah. Who are you wanting to call on?
I don't know. Who do you think you can handle?
Well, right now I got. Oh man.
So then before
There's a list of like 500 right here.
So before you start that, so when like me and other people like me use a Ouija board, of course, many people have had bad experiences or what we call possessions from it. So that is an alien creature or an alien soul from another planet that's actually possessing them.
Well, it is an alien soul, but no matter what you title it, it is bad. It's very bad. And if a person is not knowing what they're doing, especially, and then all of a sudden a couple things happen and they start fearing.
But why would that board back there hanging up there could be used as a device? Why that one?
What do you mean? Like
why
in a bad way?
Why would a dark extraterrestrial use that device?
It would, because they use any device.
But
because that's all there is.
But that one is known. Yeah, but that one is known through all the paranormal world.
Yeah.
That's the bad one.
And that's a bunch of bad apples that labeled it that. Because it's nothing more than the SB7. It's nothing more than a spirit box. That's all it is. And the only reason why people get possessed or get hurt by that board is because before they even touch it, they're fearing it. And that lures in the bad ones. Lures in the ones that are like, oh, we can really pick on this person. Here we go. Let's get them. Because they're already fearing it. They're walking into the room with the board already expecting something bad to happen. Like 90% of the time. If you get like, if not like now, if it was me and you, Anthony, if it was me and you, and we're calling on somebody, I mean, nothing evil's going to come in the room. They're going to talk to us just like they would through the SB7, necrophonics, or anything else. And all it takes is somebody that doesn't, if they got that little, all it takes is one little cell of your brain to think, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't do this, or here we go, and bam, you're getting targeted by the universe on the darker side, like instantly. You know, now if you have faith and love in your star family, if you think that way, the star family is going to look at it and be like, all right, put them up. Who's coming in?
But if your star family's always with you and protecting you, then how are you ever going to learn anything? It's kind of like living at home for you're 45 years old and you still live at home.
Well, that's just it. When you've learned what you needed to learn, then it doesn't really matter. They can protect me all they want. They know that my belief, I'm going to use that word for a very rare occasion because I know this for a fact, but that I am protected, and it's the unconditional love that I display towards the universe. 99% of that is what keeps them away in the first place, because the darker ones don't like that. They hate that. They don't want to be anywhere near it. There's plenty of people out there that fear them that they could go pick on instead of fucking with me, because I'm just sitting there trying to give them a big old hug and a kiss, you know. And I already know who they are. I mean, not directly who they are. So, like I can't say, oh, that's Jim Bob from Orion. You know, I don't know the name, you know, but I know what they're up to before they even try it.
Yeah. So like a person like Carol and Nancy that have dealt with what they call negative things in their house. So how, if they came to you for help, how would you help them?
I will say this, and I'm going to admit this right now because Linda's already talked to me tonight, and I know Carol has a few times. I haven't done it enough to know how much good I can do from here. Like from where I'm at on camera. But when I leap this hurdle that Anthony leaped, and I'm like out of the freaking chains of a job, and I'm able to travel, you know, if I walk into your house, it's a whole nother story. If I actually walk in your house doing what I do, anything negative is going to leave, or they're going to start talking to me, and we're going to find out who they really are. Because, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad spirit or a negative energy. They might be without the knowledge of how to properly communicate in a softer manner, because they're trying to communicate.
Yeah, but
it could be your grandpa.
But if you're connected with the universe, like you say, right? You're connected to your star family, you're connected to the universe, then why do you have to go physically?
Well, I'm covering my ass with both hands here when I say I have not done it enough. I need to do it a few times to find out for sure. I'm talking about from a distance.
So you would still use the box?
Well, of course. I would use the box if I went to their house.
So what if we had an EMF thing go off and our electronics are down?
A what?
What if an EMF bomb went off and we don't have any more electronics? Power grid went down. You don't have no more electronics. What are you going to do now?
Well, odds are I'm going to just continue to work at the bowling alley.
Well, it ain't going to work. With the bowling alley ain't going to work. So how would you go about it then?
I probably wouldn't. I'm telling you, I probably wouldn't.
So then you couldn't help them.
I think I could, but I wouldn't have any proof of it.
Well, we're not looking for proof.
Well, I am.
Well, yeah, but you're not looking for proof at that time. The thing is that you're helping someone.
Right.
So then how would you help them then? But then even if you did, like right now,
I wouldn't be able to.
If you're connected with the universe right now, right? Like you say,
Yeah.
and they needed help because they've been through a lot of stuff. And they still got stuff in their house.
Right. I wouldn't be able to help them.
So you can't help them unless you have the box.
I need to hear what's going on. I told you, I second guess everything. I'll talk to them all day long, not second guess a thing when I'm by myself.
Well, that's what I'm asking, Carol.
But if I'm trying to talk to someone, I don't know. It just, again, it's not that I doubt other people's abilities, but when I'm listening to a psychic medium tell me, oh, there's a lady in a blue dress next to you with whatever, and I don't hear that lady in the blue dress, I don't feel that lady in the blue dress, I have no freaking clue as to who that is, I'm not going to sit there and go into somebody's house and walk out with confidence that I got rid of someone or got rid of, whatever. I'm going to second guess it from the moment I walk in the door. It's within my nature. And that's why I say I can't do it because I can't stand it when other people do it.
So really, just to be fair and not being mean, just so you have no knowledge of the other side on that part.
I wouldn't say I don't have any knowledge.
Well, because you don't know
I'm
how
not
it
going
works.
to sit there and tell somebody that I'm talking to someone if they can't hear them too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But because you don't have that knowledge, that other part of that,
I don't know.
That's why you don't believe it, because you don't know it, because you're like Carol was saying here. I think somebody said it, he needs to stop being with Dapo with his gifts, and somebody else says he would have to use other gifts, other abilities that you have or don't have.
I'm sorry, but if I can't record it, it won't mean shit to me. I'm sorry.
It feels like I'm going on both sides, you know what I mean? Because then you go on the side of a psychic medium. You go to the side of a medium, just say a medium.
If I was totally clairaudient, where I didn't have to record nothing or use a box, and I knew for sure that the person that was standing next to me could hear what I was hearing, I'd be fine with it. I'm telling you, my journey.
So it's not real unless you hear it and you believe it. So anybody else's abilities don't have any credibility then.
They do. I don't know how to explain this. That's why I keep trying to tell you. Because I'm not putting down people that have abilities, because I have them too. I got incredible abilities, but my journey, okay, is to reach out to 8 billion people. My journey is not to reach out to only 50 or so psychic mediums that I know here in the Click on podcasts. I want to reach out to the entire population of the world. And 99% of them, hearing and seeing is believing. So I got to put everything that I have, my soul, my heart, my unconditional love, into everything I'm doing. And that the souls, they all know it. They all come. They know that I unconditionally love them. They all want to talk. They give me direction out loud. You know, that's viable, like proven right information about certain things. And my journey, the only way I can think of like accomplishing this is to get away from this job to where I have enough time. And
Yeah, but that's your
the most outlandish cold case that's ever been known to man, whether it be Jimmy Hoffa or whoever, to where the news coverage goes worldwide.
Yeah, but that's your.
I want to be famous, but I want everybody to go, "Oh shit, what the hell just happened?" That's what I want them to do, all in unity.
Yeah, but that's your. What I'm saying is that's still your journey. That's you. That's Reggie the X.
Yeah.
But you have other people that are a walking spirit box. But you see, so the thing is, that's what I'm saying is, so, but you don't believe that unless you hear it through your box. Like you said, if I tell you right now, there's someone standing next to you, they're wearing a hat, got a beard, got an old coat or whatever, you won't believe it because you're not hearing it through the box. So it's only through your form that it can be real. So everybody else who doesn't need a spirit box is not credible.
They are credible. They are credible. But I'm trying to do something much bigger than just talk to our clique within the podcast realm and the paranormal realm.
Well, I know people that are not on podcasts that are mediums.
You know, and that's all that I'm trying to say.
I can do it.
They are credible.
It's like this. I can do it.
But if I go after doing what I want to do, and the police get involved, I've got to be able to show them where I heard it.
Well, yeah, because
where I got my information.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's your side. But like I said, I can do it. I just don't talk about it because I don't want everybody blowing on my phone.
Oh.
But so that's what I'm saying is, so for me, it's like I know what I hear and I know what I see. I do use the necrophonics. Like I said, I use the necrophonics just to confirm what I'm saying, not the other way around. That's me. That's on this side. But that's what I'm saying is that, but it's, but like you're saying is if I were to tell you that, it would not be credible to you because you don't hear it on the box. So it's the same thing with me. I could say, well, what you're hearing is not real. It's just you manifesting that through the spirit box, like you said earlier. So we really can't say that. You know what I mean? We really can't because we don't know. And especially we don't have that knowledge of it because we've never done it. I'm just starting stuff to it.
No, I'm trying to read the comments as we're going.
Yeah, you got your crew there that's talking the same thing. They're trying to change the subject. Pierre is interested in this because he wants to see and hear so he can believe. He's probably got us on mute. Oh, I got a stalker in there. Is that the stalker in there?
Yeah, and I agree with that comment, Beth. Adventures with Beth. If they tell you something that nobody else should know, then they're using their true abilities, and it's real, for sure. You know, that's why I say I'm not knocking people's abilities, because there's ways that
Well, you kind of do.
if you were to say something about somebody that I've never told you about, Anthony, or anybody, any psychic medium, and you were to say something about somebody around me, and say something that triggered a memory from that person, then there's your ability shining through, man. Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times with people, but it's not my thing to try and do that myself with other people. Like if somebody, you have no idea how many times in a podcast somebody said, "Oh, there's a girl standing behind Reggie," like in the comments or something. And I'll get quiet. Greg will be talking or something.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't you do this? There's a lot of people.
And I'll look at my camera and see if I can see them, and I'll turn like this and turn like that. You know.
How about this? Does anybody in the chat see anything laying down next to Pierre or standing behind Reggie or myself? Is there anything around? Because I know I have stuff in this room. So if anybody sees anything, which you should be able to.
I see you. I see Jack.
Just put it in the chat, and then we'll debunk that.
Sometimes I see it's on private chat and I don't see nothing. Happens every time I enter the room. It automatically goes to private chat. So, I don't be reading stuff.
So when we're giving them time to see, because they should be able to see something, put it in the chat, and then we'll debunk it. Reggie will debunk it. And while y'all doing that, I'm gonna go grab my charging cord because my vape will die. But I'll leave the screen here.
There isn't 3. Okay. Which back corner to right? Which one? Pierre, Wraith, or me? Yeah, you know, Donna, I'm always feeling that one too. I felt that when I walked into the room when we were in San Antonio. Yep. And I always feel that one, Carol. To my left. I think that's because usually that's the most space on camera, so they like to stand there.
Somebody said I have one of them to my right.
Man, I dig that room so much. I'm talking about Anthony's.
Hold up your right hand. Hold up your right hand, Pierre. Thanks. In the camera or like off camera?
I already get the popcorn.
What he's talking about to your right. You know who I always feel. Okay, and this is without using the spirit box. All right, who I always feel is with you, Pierre. Your father and your uncle. Your father and your uncle, I think, are always like off to your right.
Oh, I definitely feel my father around me a lot.
Yeah. And I believe that for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so which one are we picking?
To my right side. Closer to my right side of my head.
Well, we've got one right here next to me, Anthony. We've got one to Pierre's right. Donna mentioned in your room, Anthony, in the back right corner. Well, the corner on the right, I think that would be your left behind you.
My left?
No, Anthony's. In that back corner, it's our right looking at it, but I think it's Anthony's left behind him. Like this is my left, where I got my hand up.
Somebody wrote P. P. Is your dad on the right of you? I'll bet you feel the cool. Do they mean me by P?
And I feel that too, Donna. She's referring to you, Pierre.
Oh, okay.
And then it was mentioned behind your chair, Anthony. Now, for me, now again, I think you used the wrong word, Anthony, when you said debunk. Because, like I said, I believe in people's abilities. I don't know what I would call it, other than let's see who they are by turning on the box.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. And it's been rolling.
So which one are we picking first? Or which one you picking first?
I want everyone in the room with me right now to please listen to what's being said on the podcast. Because whatever is being said on the podcast, that's where you're going to go. Or that's who you're going to talk to, I should say, through me, through the equipment. All right? So whoever's behind me, if we choose Pierre, I need you to hold on a minute until we're done with Pierre, and so on and so forth. If it's Anthony first, We're going to do his room first. Okay? All right, what do you want to do? It's up to you two. What do you want to do?
Whichever one you want to do first. So there's something behind. There's something next to someone, next to Pierre's pillow, right? Yeah, to the right where the two pillows meet. Okay.
Are you turning on equipment, Anthony, or no?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And then there's something behind my chair, or behind me, right? Or in the corner or something.
Yeah, it'd be on your left behind you.
My left.
Yeah, so to the right. Yep, back there, and then one behind your chair
So I got two.
was mentioned. Yep.
Okay. And then you got one. Oh, there was a picture of that.
Yeah, near the picture on this side.
So now will you use your box to communicate and see who they are?
Okay. Do you want to talk? Like, do you want to ask the questions?
No, you do it.
I mean, from your room.
It's your box.
Well, they'll answer anything.
That's what I mean.
I asked
With that. That's what I'm saying. So you.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh,
First word out of their mouth. Experiment.
but we're not trying to prove that. We're trying to prove what's behind us or what's with us.
All right, guys. You heard what I asked you, right? You're here? Okay. Hi. Hi. I'm wanting you to tell me who is with Pierre, and if you could ask him to come forward, please.
Fun.
You say fun. Is this fun? I need you guys to go check out where Pierre's at.
Funny.
You already did that? Who's with Pierre? Can you tell me?
General
General Z?
I mean,
Was your uncle a general here?
he served in war. I think we talked about that already.
easy.
Yes, his name was David. So General D, I guess. To answer your question, if I'm feeling cool on the right, uh,
Just plain.
not right, not right away cool, but it's cool. Like, about cool on both sides.
I heard the word subject. Like change the subject. But that's what I heard too. Is like General D or
Oh, yeah. It's a red one.
hi.
I heard Reggie.
What's your name?
My
Oh,
dad, no,
Howard?
does not start with a D, but my uncle's name starts with a D.
What's your name? You a general?
Tony.
good with me. We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
In Alabama.
Can you give me your name? Oh, I think I heard. Can you bring him closer or help him talk through this better? I'm almost positive I heard the name.
Grow leaves.
Yeah, we're trying to talk. Can I have your name again?
The
I've had a Billy and a Howard say their names. But I thought I heard David.
David was my uncle's name.
Hello?
It's me and you.
It's me and you? Is that what you said? Hi. Is this David? What's going on? Are you Pierre's uncle? David?
Being murdered. Podcast.
Being murdered? Who said being murdered?
It's new.
And then I heard you say it's on a podcast. Hey, bring it out. Bring it out. We're live on a podcast. Who said being murdered?
Being murdered. Who was being murdered?
I don't know. There's a gentleman's voice that said being murdered.
This is Greg Hart.
This is Greg what? Greg Hart? Is that what I heard?
Security system.
What you mean, am I okay? I'm fine.
Now, is Pierre's father with Pierre as well? And I'm not done talking to you, sir. The one that said being murdered.
Sarah, you weren't taken.
Herbert Paul Cavalier. Are you with your son right now?
Need to make your
Need to make what? Need to make what?
Yep. Hi.
check.
How are you? I heard yep and hi. Herbert.
You see you.
You see him?
Ever. Hey,
Next to you? You say I'm next to you?
in you. Anima. Oh, he not.
You say Paul? Hello? You said you're welcome? Well, thank you for coming.
Asian.
Thank you for coming forward.
He
Now, for just a few moments here, I want everyone to refocus your energies, okay?
still.
I want you to tell me who. You say child? Hi. I want you to tell me who is with Anthony. How many are with Anthony?
Right.
Did you say 4? Can you give me that number again?
Like they push back.
He's covered.
Of the
You got it.
Can you guys communicate with whoever's with Anthony?
blue.
Can you give me their names?
In game 5.
Privacy?
Portlock.
Warlock?
What's it?
Did I hear you say Warlock?
And some of those.
Some are good. I've been referred to as that before.
More.
More? Is there a Warlock with Anthony? What's their name? In fact, bring them forward.
Points.
Did I hear can't do this guy? Or can't do this guy? Can you bring whoever's with Anthony forward? heard the word warlock. I think.
Stanley Cup Final.
Stanley Cup Finals. Did y'all just not hear that?
What did you hear, Pierre?
Stanley Cup Finals. That's hockey.
Yeah.
And it's the finals right now.
Have you guys answered me yet about Anthony?
Stanley Cup Finals is hockey, not tennis.
Tribute its old
Oh, it's okay.
Could be this
I
old.
have to check myself out.
Okay. Let's shift this towards the room I'm in. Okay? Is there anyone right here behind me?
of the way that
The way that
Of the weight? Can you repeat that one more time?
2111
Who's right here?
There's a gangster.
There's a. Hi.
Perfect.
Can you try and come through a little stronger? Honey, I can hear your voice. Can you talk a little louder? Can you try?
Is it going to?
Hi. What's your name? Are you the one behind me?
Right. It's Oilers.
What was that?
From
You guys got any more information about Anthony and the room he's in?
it is a little cooler on my right side, by the way. After thinking about it, I let it.
Hold on 1 second, guys. What was that, Pierre?
I said it is a little bit cooler on my right side now. I actually feel a little wind.
Oh, cool. All right, I got it back up. I got it back up, guys.
player.
hello, Pierre. Are you telling me to say hello? Hello? Yeah, I heard player too.
Do you hear that?
Game plan for the.
Do you hear that? I heard the name David come through.
That's my aunt.
Beat.
Now, who's with Anthony?
Boy.
Hold on. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
It might.
He might. Who's with Anthony? Let me hear it. You don't know? We'll go look.
Post.
There's at least two with Anthony, right? Yep. 4?
That's what.
Can you give me one of their names? Did you say Adam? Can you give me one of their names that's with Anthony?
That's just like.
File snap.
Worship.
Wild Snap and Your Ship.
That's what they call
I don't need.
That's what they call them. I love you. Right?
ever.
We're working on it.
It's all.
It's the law.
One, it ain't telling you. Something hard.
One ain't telling you.
can you tell your name?
Absolutely.
Whoever is
Absolutely.
late on my right
Right.
side. Whoever's to the right of me, can you say your name?
There's
I'm listening.
diabetes.
Diabetes.
Just get ready for me.
Just get ready, honey. I'm ready.
During. You know,
During, we can help. And me.
Magnum. I do.
I do.
It's endurance.
It's endurance.
Got it.
Goddess. What's up?
We heard
I'm just
somebody-
repeating things as I'm hearing it. Right
we
now.
heard somebody say murder earlier.
You know-
Can someone speak up about that?
Hello.
Your home.
You're home.
Comfort.
Comfort. Who said being murdered?
You can help me.
We will help if we can.
Trailers and big jungle.
Trailers and big jungle.
Trailer.
Yep.
And I heard big jungle as well. Yep. In a camp.
My dad passed away in a camp.
This is like Estes without the mask right now because I'm just kind of repeating.
My dad passed away in his camp. What are you trying to say?
Reggie froze.
Yeah, I don't hear him anymore.
Get real. Get him up.
He froze up. I heard camp.
Like,
The word camp just came through again.
That's where they found my dad. Passed away in a camp.
Listen to them. Earth magnet. Did it in 20.
Sound channel.
Run. Crazy. Hurry up. Broke my heart. In case some of you don't realize it, guys, I'm repeating what you're saying rather than asking questions, trying to give some answers. You say yes, sir? Thank you.
You know.
Oh, we know that. Okay. Thank you, Luther. Did you guys pick up on any more? Quite an impact.
I said it.
Did you guys pick up on who was with Anthony? A little more?
Passing.
Did you say not saying or not Satan? It's not a demon. What? Come on, guys. I want whoever's with Anthony to come forward and say hello through me.
Love and be
Bring him to me? Okay.
morning. Wait,
Hi. What's your name? Can you tell me your name?
parents.
Can you repeat that name?
We had
Bad. Oh, that was a wild vocal going through there. Is the one with Anthony? Is he here right now? Telepathically to talk to me? I'm pretty sure I heard him talk. What's your name? They're answering. I just can't tell what he's saying. In real time, I can't tell. Why was Anthony shaking his finger?
Like the way you do.
You like the way you do it?
And Drake.
What are you hearing, Anthony?
I'm not hearing anything.
Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn it down.
They can't.
What's that?
I said they can't.
Can't what?
They can't get anything. That's why they're not getting anything. They got Pierre's. They're not getting nothing here. They got one word. That was it. The very first one. See, and then I even wrote it down. Won't get through. I wrote that down at the beginning. They just got the first one.
When and if I ever get a chance to edit this, we'll find out everything that was said. Like 100% of it. I'm sure. Yeah, I can't always hear them all, but sometimes I'll slip into that zone where I'm really picking up on them as they're talking. There's some that my recordings
There's
pick up on.
no star family, no nothing that'll come in here if I don't want them to.
Okay.
They got one word right, the very first one, loud and clear. And that was only just to acknowledge the people in the chat. You only see what I want you to see. You can try again.
What's that?
For your star family to come in.
Oh, I'm sure I got something on there. I just didn't understand it.
I've heard it. I heard it all. So that what I'm just saying is this, like you were saying earlier, the difference between spiritual power and extraterrestrial power.
Well, spiritual and extraterrestrial are the same thing.
To you, because you don't know the other side. Remember that we spoke about that earlier.
Okay.
I'm not denying the extraterrestrial power, but there is another one.
Well, I mean, but it's all extraterrestrial because none of it's from Earth.
To you,
Right.
yeah. I guess we could call it that an ET. You know, I mean, extraterrestrial. It's not from here.
But that's what I'm
It's not-
referring to.
It's not from this world,
Right.
but it's neither from other planets. Yours is.
No, not necessarily. See, man. It's like
There's two forces.
so
here.
it's so simple, but it's hard to explain because it's so easy to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's two
And-
forces here. That's what I'm saying. There's two boxes, two different forces.
But the universe
Yeah, we're in one
is a
universe.
oneness. It's like a
Yeah.
collective.
Yeah, we're
And
we're
so-
in one universe. It's the
It's-
universe, but
It's,
there's two different forces. And you even froze.
from two different parts of the galaxy or the universe, maybe.
Yeah, and your screen even froze there for a while. You've never frozen before.
But I have, I mean, God damn it! I wish I could explain this right.
Your screen
Because
froze.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's still all the same. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't, because I don't have my star family. My star family are from different star systems, but they haven't all necessarily been in a being form on a planet.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, we're in the universe, but these are two different.
One of my right hand souls that I confide in is the one that they call Michael. But he's never been on a planet. He's always been in spirit. But yeah, so my star family, some of them, and I will say, there's a couple that come by a lot that appear to always be on a ship. So they might be in being form on a ship, communicating through their technology into mine. But yeah, no, I totally understand what you mean by the other realms and stuff. But your realm communicates with mine.
Maybe yours.
The realm
communicate
you're
with
referring
them.
to communicates with mine.
They communicate with each other
Right.
because
And so-
my
so-
realm is just as strong as this star family that you talk about.
Yeah, they always all communicate with each other.
And this is why I always told you that everything has an opponent.
Well, and you know, but it all kind of depends on the way you look at it, though. Like if the way I see things, okay, if your guides, your star family, whatever you refer to them as, would rather not anyone bother you. It's kind of like the shaman in the forest. My guides may go to your spot and respectfully not come in out of love and respect.
They can't come in.
Well, it would be out of love and respect for you and your guides.
They can't come in. Just like they couldn't come in here.
It would be out of love and respect. It wouldn't be that they can't, because they can go anywhere they want to. And yours can too. Yours can too. See, I know personally that the ones that are around you, Anthony, are of love and light. There's nothing dark or evil about them. So they could go anywhere they wanted to also.
Yeah,
But
Karen wants to know what was
they-
the sense of this experiment.
Out of respect, if you didn't want anyone to come in, then our guides would be talking amongst themselves saying, okay, we won't go in. We love Anthony. We'll leave it alone.
Carol wants to know what was the sense of this experiment.
Oh, you'll be surprised if I ever edit this thing. I bet we had a lot of talk, man. Regardless. Stuff we didn't quite hear in real time and stuff we could hear clear in real time.
I don't know. What do you think it was, Carol?
One of the things Anthony always talks to me about is changing up the content a little bit, and I think that's exactly what we did tonight. It's still spirit session, but it was on a different angle.
You only see what I want you to see. I'm just talking to the chat. Yeah, sure, you can say it. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's just on a different level of spirit box communication. It's really kind of cool, to be honest with you. I love it. I can't, man. Anthony, I gotta quit my job. Oh my God, I need time to do this.
I told you. See, I've had now in these days that I've had more time to get with myself.
You should have heard me, man. You should have heard me when we got back here from San Antonio and El Paso. I was like, man, come on.
I've had more time
Yeah.
to practice my practice. I've had more time to get in with myself, with my guides.
Yep.
So that can change a lot of things.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Because that's one of the things that's kind of like we're always tired. We're always tired. Like me and you work 12 hours, man, on a Saturday or more.
Yeah.
Your body's tired. So we really can't get into our meditations. We really can't get into what we really need to do: take care of our bodies, take care of ourselves, and it affects us spiritually, physically. It weakens us.
Yeah.
And that's what this world, this matrix does, is to make us weak and just become slaves to something else. We lose connection. We just get a little bit. It's like being, just getting a little bit of drink of water. You're in the desert and just give you a little bit. You never can replenish yourself or strengthen yourself within yourself because
Yeah.
you're always occupied with so many things, and they really, it's just taken from you. So when you not all of us have that luxury of being able to do that. Many people do.
And what you're saying, when this is in direct of what you were just talking about. Whenever you hear me talk about my awakening, right? I went, and the universe, I'll say, by chance, by the universe, offered me this position at Fast Lanes in 2018. I started getting scratches on my side and everything else while I was working there in the fall. That's when my awakening started happening. I started hearing my name out loud everywhere I went, so I started seeing UFOs. In the summer of 19, they cut down on the hours hardcore, and I was only at Fast Lanes maybe 15, 20 hours a week. That was the summer where I found that missing girl. I went to St. Michael's the first time. I was totally opened up. Everywhere I went, I felt energy like there was no other. But I was stuck at work 40 hours a week. I was like maybe 3 days a week for that summer, if that. And I was completely opened up. And the awakening was really, really, coming into effect. That fall, I had more activity at the bowling alley. And then when at the end of 19, going into 20, okay, the pandemic hit, and I had that whole summer just to open up more spiritually. Everything I did, man, everything I recorded, everything was so amazing and just beautiful. And I got a lot of videos done. The 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 videos you guys see over and over again was done in 2020 and going into 2021 towards the end of the pandemic. And then out of nowhere, I'm getting full time again, and bam. And so having that time off definitely allows you, especially if that's your passion, in communication and just the universe in general. I went on a little rant there, rambling on a little bit, but that's my backup to what Anthony had just talked about. It's a proven fact. You got to get away from the hubbub of the hourly work and all that crap that just gets in your way of what's important.
Well, I gotta dip. I got work in the morning.
Let's sorry, Pierre. I'll be thinking about you when I'm under my covers.
Ah,
I felt like I had a lot of energy, a lot more talking going on this time
oh yeah.
from 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 David, and possibly a little bit more of my dad. I think in here.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
just,
sure of it.
I just, I just want more. But hey, if that's all I can get for now, flow a little bit, I'm good. I'm good with it. More I hear him around me, and my uncle David. There's gonna be more, uh, closure or whatever, or just knowing that he's around for sure,
Oh yeah.
100%.
You are surrounded by love, Pierre, for sure.
That's why I come on here, man. May not say a lot, but I just come on here to get that feeling, man.
Oh yeah. And it's a real pleasure always having you on here.
Yep. It's definitely a cool little couple hours on here, man. Just, just to know that I got people watching me and always with me, man. It's real cool.
Oh yeah.
And I feel my dad. I felt my dad's energy, like like it was scary. The night he passed, the day he passed, and that night, it was scary. That's how close it was. It was scary. I was shaking, literally shaking. That's how much I know that his presence is around me. And I don't think I had that close of a presence ever. So I think that's why it scared me. It's very cool. Yep. You're welcome. And thank you, Mrs. Carol. And you're welcome, Linda. But I am, yep, good night. I am ready for bed. I have to wake up for work. Unfortunately, I'm not retired yet.
Neither am I.
I'm just retarded. I'm not retired. I'm retarded. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. And whenever that day comes that I am retired, we will definitely get together.
Oh yeah.
All of us. Like if
Yeah,
this
that would
movie,
be
if this
fantastic.
movie thing, if my movie career takes off, man, I'm definitely gonna get y'all involved in some like uh spiritual movies, man. Get y'all in there. Maybe some reality TV of it,
Oh yeah.
or like a movie.
I'm wanting to go through there for the Rougarou.
You got if you really want to do that, dude, I can hook that up, bro. I swear to God, I can. I
And then
really.
I gotta keep my word with everybody, and I got if approached, I gotta wrestle at least one alligator.
I really think your idea is real cool. To be honest,
Oh yeah, I would love to do that.
at some point, I wanna put it in the show at some point.
Yep. Yeah, I think it'd be fantastic.
Yep. Like, hey, I got a buddy of mine. I don't know. You might think he's a little crazy, but he say he can come speak to the alligators through his spirit box.
That'd be so funny, man. If when we went up to an alligator and they were just eyeballing us, and I turned it on, and we heard some little funky voice because it telepathically communicated through there, going, "I'm going to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Just paddle on, buddy, or I'm going to bite you in half."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yep. But all right, though. Thank you again for having me, man. Anytime
Oh, no problem.
anytime you're on, just shoot me a message, man.
Okay. Okay.
If I can, I can. If I can, I can.
Yep. Yep.
All right, chat. Let me see who I gotta say bye to. Hold up. Linda, Carol, Adventures with Beth. Don't want to miss anybody. Donna, Shadows was in here. So I see. Yeah, that's all I see. Anthony, Reggie.
All right.
It's been cool, man. And good luck on your decision, man. I know it was the best decision for you because you made it.
Yeah, it's
Anthony,
cool. It's a cool journey, my new journey.
I like risk takers, man.
Yep.
I like risk takers and people who believe in their abilities. I love it, bro. Keep that up, bro.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro. All right.
Have a good night, Pierre. Get some rest.
All right.
So now it's just me and the X.
Man, it's been a while. Yeah, we used to.
I'm up on a
I
sleep.
don't know, for those that don't really know a whole lot about like the early days, like last year at about this time, me and Anthony, we could be like on a StreamYard, not live, and just bullshit for like 6 hours straight about everything. And yeah, it is going on 3 hours, but I don't have to work tomorrow, so
No, cool.
yeah, I'm good. Just whatever I want to do with the car, or videos, or my eBay business, or whatever. And so, yeah. So if things keep going the way they are, man, you never know. I might show up on your doorstep, Anthony, with a backpack.
Come on. I'm ready.
All I need is one of those like 4x8 sheds in your backyard. I'll just live in there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Linda's out too.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's going night night.
Have a good night, Linda.
Yeah, I think Linda unfriended me too. idea.
I don't know, man, because it seems like there's a lot of that going on where like somebody, out of nowhere will unfriend a bunch of people, and I don't think they really are. I think it's some Facebook thing. I don't know. You hear all kinds of crap that goes on with Facebook. Like Barbara, for example, she's got an obvious hacker that keeps sending me friend requests. I didn't see Barbara in here tonight. I would have said something to her. But you got to have her full name first off, full name on her name.
Yeah.
You got to make sure she's got mutual friends with you. And there's a few of them before you can trust it. The one that I'm referring to is only using the last name of Spur. And that's not the same Barbara in our comments. That's not her. That's somebody else. It's kind of the same thing Greg was going through a while back. Somebody taking his name and running with it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so the same thing's going with Barbara's name too. But they're not using her full last name that she would use.
That station.
So what are you up to tonight, Anthony?
Tonight, I don't know yet.
It's only midnight, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still early. We took off last night pretty late.
Yeah, that live you were on last night was 11:30?
Something like that.
Yeah. I didn't get an opportunity to watch all of it. I noticed it just before my podcast started, so I kind of went through it a little bit here, a little bit there. And that's where I recognized the building. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was the other team's idea to go there. I usually don't go there very much because it's too calm.
Oh, yeah?
It's a good place to go if you want to. I mean, every place has a certain level. You know what I mean? As I've
Oh, yeah.
want to notice that. That one is the missions are cool. You do get some apparitions and things like that, but I mean, you know me, I'm always after something more chaotic or something.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one that we went to where towards the end that dog came out barking.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that place.
Yeah, that one's a cool one. That's a cool one. We didn't even go in behind it. Behind it, there's a forest behind it that you can walk into.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like a bridge, like those. It's a wooden bridge. It goes all the way around, and it makes like a big U. Yeah. Well, you're fixing to hit 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. We're getting there. Greg asked me today, he said, so how's the show going? I'm raising hell.
I told him he's losing his mind, man. You need to get back on there. He's conjuring stuff.
Well, it's actually a good thing in a way. Here about a month ago, I thought I was losing Greg, and that wasn't a very good feeling at all. And then he came back, and now he's on vacation. But I mean, when I know he's all right, and I'm on a podcast by myself, it's a good thing because I'm getting more like able to talk like openly on a podcast. Where
yeah, you are.
When I'm with Greg, if I get quiet, it's because Greg's got the show. He's doing what he does, and he's really good with talking, to the commenters and stuff. And so, yeah, so it's actually good practice, really. You know. But I saw your video from last night, that live, about just being all paranormal and all that. And so I went right into, as soon as I saw that and heard what you said, I called you like 3 times because I was like, what? And then I messaged you.
Yeah,
And I knew that you would at least look at it tonight if I said, hey, you want to come on?
Well,
Like,
on the
I knew you
live,
would be on the road.
you're calling me during an investigation, man. It's like, God damn it, Reggie. I had to turn it down. Man.
Well, I caught on to that today. Yeah, I caught on to that. But yeah, I just, when I asked you if you wanted to come on, you hadn't seen it for like a half an hour or more. I thought you were out doing another one. You know,
I think we were doing the Crystal Live.
Oh yeah. Hey, that baby dragon on number 12.
Oh my gosh, everybody is wanting that dragon, but nobody wants to buy it.
Well, I'm wanting to know how many different colors it's in.
It's that one we have only one, but it itself it's heavy. It's heavy. I mean, it's
That
it
little
has so-
pink baby.
yeah, it has so many. Yeah, man, it has so many colors in it. It's just that the camera is hard, to catch everything in there. And but man, yeah, that little baby. I like that little baby dragon.
Yeah, because that it was the first set that she showed, and it was on number 12. It was like a pinkish color on camera.
Yeah.
And I'm a taker on that one. I gotta know
Get it? $20.
what PayPal address or whatever I need you guys to send me.
It's only
link.
$20. It's only $20. It's only $20, man.
Right. Well, I'm gonna jump on it for Christy.
And I'm telling you, man, so many people have been messaging on that little dragon. It's like it's just I don't know what I guess I don't know. It's a cute little dragon, but it's
It's
nice.
something that Christy doesn't have, and she loves dragon. Well, she bought that one dragon, I know.
Yeah.
And I also like that. I didn't hear the price on it, but there was a really big dragon head that had all kinds of colors in it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it might have been on 12 as well, like a little later in the show.
Yeah, I know which one. That one is a really nice one too. I think it's floor. You can see through it, but it's got a lot of different colors in it too. It's fluoride and other materials in it. Yeah, that one's a cool one too. It's like
What's that, like 70 or something?
no, it's not. It's like this one, but different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the one she bought. The one you're holding right there, isn't that the same one she bought, only in green?
I think so. This one is called. I think it's called Ubilite because it's one of the names because when you put it under a black light, it glows different colors on it.
Yeah, I think that's in here. Let me see. I'm looking for it. I don't know if she still has it in here or not.
Hold on, let me go.
Yeah, it's right here. This is the one that she bought. Hey, those that are watching right now, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go into the bathroom for a minute. Let Anthony know that that's where I went if he asks. I'll be right back.
talking? You ain't talking? I'm gonna go pee. Man, I think everybody went to sleep. I know he left me. Well, I'll start selling little crystals.
All right, I'm
Look
on
at
board.
that little dragon.
I told the commenters to let you know I went running off for a minute. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the one. This is the one that she bought right here.
Yeah, it's like that other one, but the one you were looking at was different. The one you were looking at on the thing.
Yeah,
That's the one you were looking at.
yeah, I love that thing, and I will buy that for Christy. I just need Melanie or someone to send me a. I don't know if you guys do. You do PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you send me a PayPal address.
His eyes. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, I love that thing. I want that so bad for Christy.
Yeah, we popped that
Her
one out.
birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like it's the 19th right now, technically, because it's 12:02. Her birthday is the 20th.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what I got her for her birthday, though? I'll show you. I already gave it to her. I couldn't help it. Christine. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Yeah. It's called the evil version.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will definitely jump on that baby dragon over the next couple of days. All I need you to do is send me a message with whatever PayPal thing to go through or whatever.
Yeah, that's the only one that I've seen out of all the dragons that we've gotten. I hadn't seen that one. I saw it 2 days ago. It's like, oh my gosh, man, I like this little dragon, man. I don't know what about it. There's been so many people. Today was the second time we showed it. The first time was the same thing. It's like so many people are messaging about it.
Yeah, just make sure. Just have her tell me what the total will be like for shipping and everything when you send me the link, the PayPal link,
Yeah.
and I'll make it happen.
Oh, we got Miss Cece in here. Mundo Mystico.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. She's Spanish, so whoever speaks Spanish, be sure to follow her out. Skateboard, I keep hearing it make more. Hearing.
Dolls on skateboard. That's so cool. So
What do you
cool.
think? So what do you think? You think we ought to go ahead and end this?
Oh, in the live?
Yeah.
Oh, we can. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what,
English.
Christy, when we came to San Antonio, between there and when we went to New Orleans last year, Christy bought a lot from your wife. She got a little turtle. She's got everything you could think of over here. I'm like looking at it going, wow, you know.
We got new ones, man. We got a whole new shipment.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Did you guys get any more Moldavite in?
That one is the hardest one to get, of course, you know.
I know it is. It's very difficult.
Yeah. I mean, it's because I mean, we do have it, but it's expensive.
Yep, I always have the Moldavite I bought nearby me.
Yeah. All right, Carol. Maybe you'll be my friend again someday.
You got to speak Spanglish.
Yeah. That's Miss CC.
My wife uses that word sometimes too. Yeah, I've been with Christy for like 8 years. It's been since 2016 that, when I met her and everything.
Oh, shoot.
And she's not teaching, she has never taught me a lick of Spanish.
I went blurry again.
Uh-oh. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end the show. It's been an interesting one. If I ever quit my job, I'll have time to edit the video. I'll probably listen to it a little bit tonight. But and the only reason why I even got to listening to that Borden one was because it was so important. I like heard it and I was like, wow, But okay, well, everybody have a good night. And we love you all with all of our hearts. And we will talk to you soon. Does that sound good, Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be backstage afterwards here. All right, everybody. Love you so much. Thank you for coming in, CC, Carol, Donna, Joanne. I saw Corinne in here, Linda, Beth, everyone that came forward. Thank you so much. And remember to smile. I missed that, Carol. All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you very, very soon.
Peace.
There's a lot of places to trip.
Trip? Yeah, I almost tripped a while ago.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Hi. 50 people.
Reginald. Are you new here? Hi. What about the universe? Is that where you're from? I think we're all from the universe, though.
But not me.
But not you. What?
Max.
I am at